Here we go.
It's a great vid.
We should totally put some like updated game clips in there too.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Just keep. Oh.
What's guys are just going strong over there in conversation.
Sorry.
What's up, fanboys and fangirls? Welcome back to another episode of the What the Fanboy Show. I'm Luke, and I am joined by Tyler.
What up? What up? To the right, the beautiful Brett Eitzen. Not feeling beautiful today?
That's okay. Didn't get nearly enough sleep this weekend.
I don't think.
That's going around.
Sick kids, man.
Oh, that's not going around for me, but
I slept fine. Sorry, guys. I am pretty tired though. Spending a week with my brother.
Tyler, you wanted to shout something out at the beginning of the show.
Did I?
Apex is awesome.
Oh.
Siebel chimed in too.
Dude, I love that Apex is getting all this love.
Certainly
Yeah.
deserves it. I think.
Definitely.
I'm glad it is too. I haven't played it, but sure, it's cool.
You should check it out.
I'll get there eventually. I've just been doing lots of other stuff. But
When you get there, you let me know.
I'll let you. Well, you'll probably play with me.
Luke, I'm really actually curious what you did this weekend this week because most of my week has just been Apex Legends. So what did you do this week?
I did a lot actually.
Got your notes?
Yeah.
Get your
let me
notes
find
ready.
them. First thing I did was I watched Reign of the Superman, DC original animated movie. It's the direct follow-up to Death of Superman, which came out last year. Death of Superman was good. This one was... It was so middle of the road that I honestly don't even really remember what happened.
Aww.
It felt long. The action was good, but all the characters were really bland because Superman isn't in it because he's dead. Until the end, spoilers. And not a spoiler, it's a comic book. But, I mean, I watched it and it was fine. If you watch the animated movies, I'll give it a alright, I guess. But I'm still watching Eye in the Night. I watched the second episode. I'm really excited to watch the third episode, which airs tonight. That show is really good. It's really good. I played the Division 2 beta for a little bit. I know Tyler played that a lot more than me. So I'll let him talk about it. But I played one mission. I had a really good time. And I decided that I wasn't going to play the beta anymore. And I was just going to wait for the game. Because I've played the Division. So I know kind of how everything works. As with kind of like with Anthem, I was like, yo, what the heck is this? So I played it a whole bunch.
Nice.
And then also, when did I start it? A couple days. I started Blue Planet 2. I'm a huge fan of the BBC nature documentaries. I love watching them. Planet Earth, I think, is like... And Planet Earth 2 is one of the best TV shows ever made. Love it. Blue Planet is older. I remember watching that in like high school, I feel like. But Blue Planet 2 just came out. And it's so good. Quick tip for if you're making a horror or a sci-fi movie, watch a nature documentary. You'll get a lot of really good ideas for
Nature
something.
is horrifying.
I'm about to talk about something else too, which should have been more horrifying. But like, there's some things on the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, the freaking... Are we thinking about the same thing?
A bobbit?
Yeah!
The worm with like...
Screw those things.
It's
yeah,
like
nope.
it's
Never
the
going in the
alien-
ocean again.
It's the alien head from Alien.
Ugh.
Thankfully, it's at the ocean depths.
It's
Of like,
called a bobbit?
Bobbit. Don't do it. You'll have nightmares.
it is freaky, man. Like, out of all the things that I've been
You gotta
watching
watch
this
one
past
in,
week, that's the thing.
You gotta watch it in action.
Oh gosh, that is... Out of all the things I've watched this week, that's the thing I'm thinking about when I'm laying in bed.
That's
I'm like, there's a
really
bobbit.
unfortunate.
There's a bobbit underneath my mattress.
Does anyone else, any of our listeners, know what a bobbit is? If not,
Google it.
or no, don't. That's terrifying.
No, Google it. It's awesome.
I'm gonna watch it right now.
I want somebody to
Live reaction to Tyler's.
Plus, it's a worm, which makes it
Yeah,
worse.
it's like a centipede, but it's underwater, so it moves even weirder.
And it's got the claws.
That one's moving so slow.
Well,
Usually they attack
Whoa!
so quickly.
Oh, he's missed like. Oh my.
Oh no, you gotta
missed
watch
like
one,
5 times.
Yeah,
This one sucks.
that one has some challenges.
Rawr.
the one I was watching,
Rawr.
it's
Rawr.
underneath the sand.
Yeah.
And you don't see it, and then the claws just go like this, and it disappears again, and then a fish
Swims by.
comes right next to it, and
Is
it
it like
just
this?
drags it underneath the
Yeah.
sand.
This one?
Well, but again, that guy's so slow. I think he's being like, that's a dead fish that they're like
Just messing with
messing with.
Yeah, he's creepy.
You gotta find a better video, man.
Dude, I just went to the
it. Just
first
look
one.
up Bob at Blue Planet 2. Just look up that.
I'll check it out at a later date.
Okay.
Anyway,
it's terrifying.
the last thing I did, which
Oh, it's this one. Sorry.
geez. Oh, that's creepy.
Sorry.
The last thing I did was I watched. This is what should have been horrifying me, but I watched The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix.
Yeah.
It came out in 2018, and I really wish I would have watched it in 2018 because it would have been my number one show of 2018. No thanks. Don't. No thanks.
That's awesome.
Haunting of Hill House is, I think it might be the best show on Netflix.
It's super good.
I couldn't believe how much I liked it. It reminded me a lot of The Conjuring.
Yeah, I didn't get around to watching it till like after like Christmas break time. I wish I would have watched it during like the fall season, but yeah, super good. Go watch it.
I've never I watch stuff usually. I'm a binge watcher, but I was at work over the week and I was just like, I'm so annoyed I have to be here because I can't watch this show. I had to know what happened. I love how they did it. I loved how it wasn't gory because I feel like a lot of times in horror they're like, oh, we can add gore to make it scarier. And this did not need it to be scary.
Nope.
I said some choice things while watching this alone in my room. The acting is really good, but I think the standout of this show is episode 6, which is One Shot.
Oh yeah.
There's a 17-minute take, and it's disguised to look like one shot the whole episode. I mean, you can kind of see where they cut it because like a door will close and then open. It's like, oh, well, obviously that's a different take, but you can kind of just be like, oh, it's different. But it's like it's through multiple timelines, and they're doing all this stuff, and they're in different locations, but the sets are right next to each other, so they're walking from one room into another, and you're like, what the heck's going on? So good. I'm actually probably gonna watch it again like this week. I loved it so much.
Yeah.
It would have been my number one choice for the What the Fanboy Award. Over Voltron,
I think
over
I
Daredevil,
nominated it for
cinematography,
or cinematography, something like that.
I would have put in everything. And there's so many twists that I didn't see coming. I really wish I could talk about them, but I can't because it would ruin it.
Spoil. We'll do a spoiler review sometime.
Me and you just need to talk about it at least. But yeah, that's everything I did. Go watch Haunting of Hill House. I'd give it a booyah, actually. I mean, obviously, there's people that don't like horror.
Yeah.
So
if you don't like horror, yeah, it's not for you.
You're not even
interested.
I'm not even considering you in this
Right.
rating system.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I will watch it after I finish Altered Carbon,
Ooh, good show.
which I did this week. A little bit of was
Yeah?
watching some Altered Carbon. I did. I watched episodes 2 and 3 last night. Loving it. Can't wait to see where it goes. I feel like I'm just kind of tipping the iceberg at the moment, but I'm just in love with the world that they've built. I think it's incredible. My brother was in town the past week for a college visit, and so I got to spend some time with him. A few things we did. I went and saw Dylan Francis in Alice in Wonderland. Dylan Francis did the catchy song from Lego Movie 2 and a bunch of other really good songs that you've probably heard.
This time gonna get stuck
We played, yeah, there you go. Just keep going. I played some Division Beta, like Luke mentioned. Not sure how in depth I'll go into that later. I'm sure I'll talk about it a little bit more.
Please, yeah.
But for right now, we'll keep it moving. I had the best day of paintball in my life, I think.
Nice.
I probably put out 20 to 25 people in the day. It was a lot of fun. My brother enjoyed playing as well, so that was cool. And then I did play the game that everybody's talking about, Apex Legends.
What's this? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I won't do that.
I'm a huge Titanfall fanboy. I really loved Titanfall 1 and 2. Unfortunately, Titanfall 2 had a really crappy release date that kind of killed the legs on the game. But so when I heard that, I think it was Sunday night, the rumor popped up that they were going to be releasing a Battle Royale this week, Respawn Entertainment. It came out and has since just soared. It's absolutely killing it. If you haven't had a chance to play it, which, I mean, it's had 25 million people. Chances are most people that listen to us have played it. It's incredible. Well, I mean, 25 million to the 4 people.
I don't listen to us, so.
Well, you
Am I supposed to listen? Oh, I just spit all over my computer. I'm sorry.
Anyways, it's great. It's a lot of fun. That's another thing I'm sure we'll talk about a little bit. But, Brett, what did you do this week?
Well, I just wanted to real quick jump on your Titanfall 2.
Yeah. Are we gonna play that
comment? Together? We should play that together, and you all should play it with us.
Yeah. For sure.
It was the Ultimate Edition was on sale on Xbox for like $4.50, like $4.50. I don't know if it still is.
If it is, go buy that.
Go buy that. It's totally worth $5. If not, go to Amazon or your local GameStop and get it for $10, and it's still totally worth that. It has one of the best single-player campaigns this generation, and it's just the multiplayer is a ton of fun. So I cannot wait to see what the success of Apex does for Titanfall in the future.
I have seen that Titanfall 2's player base is back up.
Yeah,
because
sure.
of Apex. But another mention of Titanfall that you didn't talk about. Titanfall 2 and 1 really are what the jetpack shooters should have felt like from the beginning.
Yeah.
The movement system, and you kind of notice it in Apex a little bit too. The movement system in Titanfall 2 is second to nothing.
Yep.
It's so good.
Agreed. Okay, what else I've done this week? So first off, if I seem slightly out of it, it is because I have not gotten much sleep. I have a sick kid. Never fun.
I'm right there next to you. Not with a sick kid.
Was in the ER on Saturday for a little bit. Everything's good. We're all fine.
Yeah.
Just was
That's
a
good.
rough weekend, and yeah. So all I wanted to do was get back and play some Apex. And I'm like, I can't. I got to take care of this child.
Yeah, once that started happening, we were all talking about seeing the movie. And I saw your post, and I was like, "Welp, Brett's probably out tonight."
Yeah.
So I texted Luke separate. I was like, "What time can you go?"
I did go see it on Lego Movie. I did go see Lego Movie on Sunday. So
Good.
We'll talk about it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, though.
Get stuck inside
I'm
the
continuing
song, get
through
stuck
True
inside
Detective Season 3. I have not yet. I was going to watch episode 6 last night, and it wasn't playing for me. So I didn't get to watch it yet. But up to episode 5, it's really good. I think typically there's 8 episodes per season, so a couple more, and that'll be wrapped up, and I'll be able to give a full review on that, or a mini review. Oh yeah, Apex Legends. Holy cow, this game is great. I watched Polar on Netflix. This is
Not a Christmas movie?
Not a Christmas movie
Is
at
it
all.
the prequel to the Polar Express?
Yes.
Or a sequel to the Polar Express. It's just slower now.
So I hadn't
just
heard about
really
this
old.
movie
Coach.
until
It's Tom Hanks' character.
there's another movie
Plays 10
coming out in
characters this time.
theaters, The Arctic.
Yeah, Arctic.
The one where he's
with-
like trying to survive in the Arctic.
Wow. Such a great input there.
I think it's
Where he's trying
also
to save the kid, right?
I have no idea.
I saw a trailer for it this week.
it's with Mads Mikkelsen, right?
Yeah.
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 So like Mads Mikkelsen is in The Arctic that's going out and releasing in theaters, and he's also in Polar, which is on Netflix. And they both have very wintry sounding names. I thought it was
And
funny.
one of them has really good reviews, and one of them has horrible reviews.
So
I saw a trailer for Arctic because I saw Aquaman again this past week. I forgot to mention that.
Man, you've been busy.
Sorry.
It's okay. Anyways, this is not a movie for everyone. I kind of enjoyed it for like a 2 hour, just kind of sit back and watch something. It's very violent and very
You'll like it.
Yep,
grotesque.
I will like it.
There's like a whole there's a torture scene that almost goes too far. It might go too far, but
I just
yeah.
had my office moment. I look directly at the camera. I'm like,
Lots. There's not a lot of nudity, but it's pretty like sexualized nudity. What's there? So if you're not okay with that, don't watch this movie. I gave it a Matthew McConaughey. Again, like it's not the best. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets a sequel. It's based off a graphic novel.
Mm-hmm.
So there's obviously like
there's more to the
there's
story.
more to the story. It leaves it kind of on a cliffhanger. But yeah, it's good.
Is he alive or dead? We'll never
And
know.
then
Or
okay,
somewhere in between.
so then I watched also. I'm and you guys are probably gonna make fun of me for this. I actually really enjoy Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Why would I make fun of you? Because I don't like that show at
Yeah.
all, and I only watched 5 minutes of it, and I
Yeah,
couldn't stand it
That's
anymore.
why.
No,
I
I
haven't
won't make
watched
fun of
any
you for
of
that.
it.
So they
I
broke
can't.
season 4 up into 2 parts, and the first part of season 4 was in the fall, and the second part just came out this last week. And like season 4 in all, like in total, was okay. The second part just didn't. It felt weird.
Wasn't the second part the end of the show?
Yeah,
Like,
so
over
it's the
now.
end of the show. Like it ended on a really it
Unsatisfying?
had just run its course, I think. It feels like the show has just run its course. They didn't have anything to do but just try and wrap it up, and they needed to fill, I don't know, 4 episodes, I think, were in part 2. And so like one of them's like a what if things were different type of episode, and then it just one of those it ties everything up nice and neat with a bow. And some people, I don't know,
Hey, well, they're
it
ahead
was a
of,
straight to streaming for me.
they're ahead of The Walking Dead,
Yeah,
which has no flipping clue what the heck they're doing.
when it needs to end.
I don't think it knows what kind of show it is anymore.
Yeah,
People still watch that?
Yeah.
I think so.
Man, who is watching that to keep that on the air? Stop it.
But yeah, that's all I did this week. I did a few things, actually. I'm very excited for next week.
Dana wanted to mention something about Kimmy Schmidt.
Did she watch it?
She wanted me to mention that she doesn't like how if it's split up in 2 parts, they release 6 episodes, then you got to wait like 4 months, 5 months, and then watch 4 more episodes. Like it's just not enough to split up that way. She thought.
I don't know why they. I don't know if it was just a shooting thing where they could only get a certain amount done, and they literally like needed time to shoot the last part, or if it was for some other reason. There was no real reason for it to be split into 2 parts if they had everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's not like there was a ton of like. It's not like they put a ton into like special effects that needed rendering time.
Wasn't it
in the second
30-minute
half.
episodes?
Yeah, they're short episodes. I don't know. Anyways,
What's your rating for the entire show?
for the entire show, I think the like especially the first 3 seasons are like a fanboy worthy for me. If you're in like if you watch the first episode and you're into it, like the first 3 seasons are that,
Okay.
and then the 4th season gets weird.
Time travel?
I was gonna say they start time traveling.
Hey, time travel is weird. You just gotta go with it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
we learned that.
we on to the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crime wave.
The
In Gotham.
News time.
Other breaking news.
News. News.
Wet.
That's
Yeah,
not
I'm
what
so
that's not what
tired.
plays for them.
That's what's playing now.
What
No.
plays for them?
It's a scene from
The water wet?
The Water Wet, the Batman v Superman
Also, water wet.
news headline.
News
Crime
flash.
wave in
News
Gotham.
flash. Crime wave in Gotham.
Also,
In other news,
water
wet. I need to spice it up.
No, that's good.
Throw some cayenne on it.
I just needed the.
That's for Fanbox.
Nah, I wanted to use it there. Does it go with our Fanbox thing? Does it play
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
What plays before our reviews if we have a review?
Nothing.
What?
Gotta-
It should be cha-ching.
You gotta throw some cayenne on that. What if it's a dumpster fire though? And if it's a Matthew
Then we would-
McConaughey, all right, what would it be?
It's
Then
exactly that.
we would be
I need to
spoiling.
hear it.
We would be
Alright,
spoiling our review.
alright,
That's not
alright.
good.
That made me happy. Anyway, I
You're
got a
welcome.
news story that made me really happy. It came out Monday night,
Ooh, tell me.
like right after our show. Oh, Why the Last Man was ordered to series for FX, and they released the first image from the show. I love that comic, and I can't wait for that show.
Can I see the image? Can you show me the image?
It's him in his gas mask and
In his weird
Cape.
coat thing.
mhm. But I'm so excited for that show.
Does it look good? The image?
Let's see, Why the Last Man.
Nailed it.
FX.
Nailed it. We're just trying to. Is that the guy playing?
We're doing it live.
Yeah, it's dude from Dunkirk.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me about that.
Is playing. I think it was the guy who played Georgie. Georgie, do not look in the sewer grate.
Don't do it.
Guaranteed, you'll regret it.
Guys, I can't wait till we get a trailer for that. Just
Oh, that's a
Part
good looking
2.
image. For It Chapter 2?
yeah.
Me either.
I want to see if they're using a real monkey for ampersand or if they're CGIing it somehow.
Gotta be CGI.
Or
right?
Ampersand's dead.
It's a capuchin. If ampersand is dead, then the show stands no chance and will not be good. He is pretty important. You have not read more than the first one, so I'll just say that.
Yeah, that's very true. I thought you were gonna segue your trailers, Stephen King trailers, but I guess I'll have to pick up the oop for you.
My bad. Go
Speaking
for
of
it.
Stephen King trailers,
Yeah, I was
the Pet Cemetery trailer.
Good try.
Too many trailers
There's
this
so
week.
many trailers this week.
Speaking of Stephen King, the Shaft trailer came out.
No, that would be a great book if Stephen King wrote it. I still want Michael Cera to play Shaft because of Donald Glover.
How do we feel about
But
Pet Cemetery now after that second trailer?
I think the trailer is going to be scarier than the movie.
That's my fear too.
I'm pretty sure they showed the entire movie in that trailer.
Yeah, I think the
Pretty sure they showed John Lithgow dying.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, what happens after you get your Achilles tendon sliced?
I mean, I think they had one
It's
big.
anything like
they
House
had
of
one
Wax.
quote unquote big twist, which was that it's not the boy this time; it's the girl, and they showed that in the trailer.
Good job, marketing.
So, I mean, I don't know if they were just like, we gotta prep the fans for it.
Here comes the twist. Here it comes.
I honestly
6 months away.
A little bit like showing Doomsday and
Yeah.
BVS.
Oh, that. I don't know. It wasn't that bad. Honestly, I didn't think this trailer was very good. I thought the first trailer was okay.
I didn't think the trailers were that different.
I thought this trailer was a little scarier,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Other than that, I felt like a lot of the shots were the same.
Yeah, I'm still at a.
Yeah.
I know
I'll
everybody
probably
watch
with the
it.
first movie,
I'll probably go.
the
don't
movie
wanna
that
make
came
my
out way
voice
back
sound weird
when.
today.
Was it the 90s? I don't know.
What?
Pet Cemetery?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I know. I feel like most people aren't like it's good or anything, but everybody talks about Zelda. It's super creepy. So, I don't know if she'll be creepy in this one, but
89. Good call in the 90s. That was really close.
well, I do my best. But yeah, I wasn't really super jacked for this movie, but I'm a lot less excited now. I feel like they're just trying to use Stephen King's name from it.
Yep. Oh,
to
for sure.
Get people to go because it's not a good movie.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure I'll watch it, but I think you're right.
Also, if a cat comes back to life,
Does it come back with
That-
8 lives?
like-
Does it still have 9? Because of the power of the
that's
graveyard.
true. Does it reset?
I don't know.
Ooh,
Like,
that's
is that
a-
the end of its 0 lives?
I don't know.
Or it's 9
Shoot.
lives? But like, if
These
I
are the questions that must be answered.
if our family cat Ashes, R.I.P. Love you, all of a sudden came back from the dead and looked creepy and nasty like that old cat, I think I would kick it. Sorry, PETA. That's what I do.
All right.
Zombie cats. Yes or no?
Zombie
Let us know in
cats.
the comments.
That will be season 10 of Walking Dead. Zombie cats following the puppy bowl.
The other trailer, or one of the other trailers that you mentioned was Child's Play. How are we feeling about that?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like Aubrey Plaza.
Yep.
Yeah.
She looks good in that trailer.
That's about the only thing that
Not
looks
like
good in
from
that
an
trailer.
acting standpoint,
I
but
thought
like
it was-
she looks good. She looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Other than that, I thought the trailer was pretty underwhelming.
Yeah. Especially with they tried to. I don't know.
They, like, were hiding Chucky, I felt
hype
like.
it up and.
Yeah, you gotta lean into it if you're gonna do a Chucky movie. They should have cast John Gruden for Chucky.
Oh, jeez. I think they should have cast Emily Blunt as Chucky.
You just want her to have all the money, don't you?
You just want her to have every role.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't
That's
have any
fair.
money because you go see all the movies.
Well, I'd probably see less of other movies.
No, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. This one didn't. This kind of like with Pet Cemetery. It's like,
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
which one are you more excited for?
Oh, jeez.
honestly,
Which one's
Pet-
shorter?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I think Pet Cemetery will be better.
I think Pet Cemetery will probably be better too. I have zero. I
don't think either of them will be good though.
Which one will be...
Scarier?
I don't think either one is going to be good, so which one will be easier to laugh at? I'd say
Chucky.
Chucky. So I would go to Chucky.
Yeah. Okay.
Chucky will be a lot easier to laugh at.
I'd say Chucky. Also, I feel like it will be shorter. It hasn't just a bunch of moping people being serious throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like kind of kooky because it's a killer little doll.
I would kick that doll in the face so hard.
Did you see the tweets that were trending? Like, there was somebody's like, it's kind of I think I accidentally got my kicking the cat thing from this, actually. I didn't even think about that. I'm tired.
Why
I'm
are you
sorry.
kicking cats, man?
Somebody's like, if Chucky was
Don't
coming
do
at
that.
me, I would kick him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody was like, he has the strength of a human. You can't just kick Chucky. And he's like, yeah, but I'd kick him.
His head is like
He was not backing down from it, and I thought it was really funny.
his
It was a
head
great
is like
thread.
level with your knee. You could kick the crap out of Chucky.
I saw another one. It was like, I put a laundry basket over him.
Hold on, back it up just a second. So the dude that I'm sorry, we're going on a tangent here. So the dude who said you can't kick him because he has human strength, he's literally like level with your knee. If somebody kicked me in the forehead, it would hurt, human strength or not. It would stop me in my tracks. I'm pretty sure if you kick a doll in the forehead, it's probably gonna stop him in his tracks.
I agree. I just
Sorry, that's just kind of funny that people were trying to defend
you should go look up the
Chucky.
thread. It's hilarious.
Send it to me because I want to read it.
I'll try and find it.
Sorry. Next trailer that came out, Shaft. All right, what's next?
This movie's gonna be so interesting.
I'm totally watching it though. I'm so in.
Yeah.
Anytime Samuel L. can play himself, can't beat that. Tons of MFers. Tons of MFers in that movie. It's gonna be so much fun, and it's gonna suck so bad. We need to watch a lot of bad movies.
Chuck E. Cheese. That is not what I typed.
What are you?
What'd you
What are
name?
you searching on Twitter over there?
I'm trying to find the closest Chuck E. Cheese, man.
There's one on North Rock. I think it's the only one in Wichita.
I'm pretty sure it closed.
All right.
While Luke's looking at things, I'll say some sad news. Probably, I don't know, maybe the only sad news I have. Albert Finley, actor, producer, passed away this last week.
Oh, yeah.
You probably don't recognize his name, but you would recognize his face. Most of the people watching our show would probably recognize him from Skyfall and the Bourne series. He's kind of the like bigger, older guy who's got like a gruff voice, and I should have had a picture to throw up there. But he's also in Aaron Brockovich, Annie, The Duelists, and the original, or maybe not the original, one of the older Murder on the Orient Express movies. So, R.I.P. Albert, you will be missed.
If Chucky the doll tried to attack me, I would simply kick him away. That's he does parkour like Spider-Man. It's really hard to tell if he's actually dead. Like, people are defending Chucky so hard that you wouldn't be able to kick him. It's
I would
the
kick
best.
that dude right in the face. That little doll.
In the face.
He wouldn't know what hit him. He have a footprint. See? That's what I'm saying. Please send me this thread so I can watch it or read it later.
I just searched "I would kick" in Twitter.
Okay.
So
Another interesting news story that's not sad. Well,
Thank goodness.
It could be actually. Hulu and Marvel seem to have struck another deal
this was a weird one to
on
me.
4 shows.
It maybe shouldn't be weird since Hulu's going to be acquired by Disney.
So 5 shows, I guess. Howard the Duck, Hit Monkey, MODOK, which that is stupid. That's not going to look good in any form or fashion. I don't know the Tiger and something one.
Dazzler, Tiger and Dazzler.
Yeah, Tiger and Dazzler, sure. And then they're making The Offenders, which is the funniest thing ever. It's like middle finger to Netflix. I think they're all going to be animated. I'm not sure.
That will help.
If they are animated, I think they'll be better. But if they try to make them live action, it's going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
Just my guess. That is a
that's
weird picture of Jonah Hill.
That's a hard pass from Luke over here.
Yeah. Sorry.
Nice knowing you. All right, I can go now that I'm back. So a tweet that made me happy. Eric Davis tweeted this out. He said, "So World War Z2 is officially dead and not happening."
Oh.
And to that I say,
Good.
Good.
the first
Yeah.
one was fine and doesn't really deserve a sequel.
Doesn't need a sequel, no.
Second part of the tweet, but I'm hearing whispers of another sequel that's beginning to rev its engines, and he posted a picture of Mad Max Fury Road.
All in for
Yes. Thank you.
Now I'm going to watch Mad Max this week.
So good.
that. Have you not seen it?
No, I freaking love that movie.
Okay.
You should watch the first.
I was very concerned for a moment.
I want to watch it in black and white.
Ooh, I got it.
I do too.
What?
I bought the special edition.
Oh, cool.
Good man.
I love that movie.
That's so good.
I've also watched it like 7 times.
Nah, weak sauce.
Well, I don't watch movies. So
But yeah, really pumped for another Mad Max. Make it, please, Georgie.
don't look down the sewer grate.
Don't look. He's old.
Running
He might
joke
not
this
get back up.
week. Running joke this week. Well, Georgie didn't either.
He crawled away.
Dude, Georgie was dead. Way. I mean,
But,
he got away.
Like there could
but-
be no clown in there, and if George Miller gets down there, he might He's old.
That's true. Sorry, Brett.
No, you're fine.
Old. Old.
You're insulting my people.
Old.
That's
The other
right,
old,
I am.
The other old
You're
people.
on the same side of 30 as us right now.
For
Only
now.
f- only for
Another 2 years.
another 9 months
You turn 30
it's like being a
this
baby.
year? Next year?
next year.
Oh my gosh.
Old.
Cheers. I
All
need to
right.
go get the touch of gray to make it believable. I
Yeah,
know.
you do.
I look so youthful.
Oh, I had my first gray hair last week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Old.
Who's up?
I don't know. I've got another sad story. Well, maybe sad story.
Don't do this.
There's rumors going around that Activision Blizzard is going to lay off
yeah, that's super sucky.
about 10%, I think, of its.
Like hundreds of people.
Yeah, of its.
10%
employees.
makes it sound like a little less
Sorry,
bad.
yeah, no, like they're a big company, so it's literally hundreds of people. No confirmation yet. That's just been the news and the rumor mill going around. It maybe is happening tomorrow. If you're not watching this live, it's probably already happened.
Did you see Schreier's tweet today?
Yeah.
Like the people working there haven't heard anything. Like nobody's saying anything, so they may come into work and be told to go home.
Yeah.
Like
This
that's
comes
crazy.
on the heels of their quarterly earnings call, where much like most of the industry, like projections were missed on lots of fronts, mostly their big AAA stuff. It'll be interesting to see what the future holds.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
And best of luck to the people who are out of a job.
Yeah.
'cause that's hard.
Yep.
That's a hard. It's hard to deal with that.
yes. More news?
Yeah. good video game news. We kind of mentioned it earlier. Apex Legends hit 25 million players in a week.
Woo-hoo.
For scale, Fortnite hit 8 million players in November.
That's
Just
crazy.
keep that in mind.
That's
That
crazy.
is wild. It hit 10 million people in 3 days.
What's amazing to me is Fortnite's on like mobile too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's on
Fortnite's much more accessible than Apex
way
Legends.
more accessible. And if Apex comes out with a mobile it won't come out with a mobile version like probably this
If it
year,
comes to
but
mobile, it'll be
maybe by the
Switch.
end of next year or something like that.
If it was mobile, it'd be Switch, I think. I think that's about as mobile as it can be. It's way too fast to play on a phone and crossplay.
Probably.
I would think personally.
I don't know how well Fortnite does on mobile. I know it's not our audience typically. I don't think play it much on mobile. So, for that investment, you're getting, if you aim for mobile, you're getting a huge user base, but that's a lot of work to optimize it for that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. No, it'll be interesting. But yeah, props to Apex Legends.
Yeah.
Best game of 2019 so far, right? Oh wait, you got that Kingdom Hearts. Maybe Kingdom Hearts 3 better.
Pulled me off Kingdom Hearts.
Um,
It's good though. Kingdom Hearts is great. Don't get me wrong, but it pulled me off of it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Luke.
Kingsman 3, the prequel, the great game.
The great.
They casted Aaron Taylor Johnson and Gemma Arterton in the prequel that Matthew Vaughn is directing.
Arterton?
Whatever. I don't know.
Arterton? Ha. That's
Gemma
why
A.
That's why they casted her.
She's in Clash of the Titans. She was the exposition lady.
Oh.
And she was in
Oh no.
Quantum of Solace, and she got oiled. Death by oil.
Like in
Spoilers.
Fast and Furious? The Fast and the Furious? The first one? Do you remember that scene?
Nope.
No. They oil somebody in that movie.
Oh. No, she gets like drowned with oil.
Oh.
It's a little darker.
Yeah, they
Way
just,
worse.
They just showed a fat guy.
She
under
bangs
oil.
James Bond, he leaves, and then she dies. It's very Goldfinger-esque, where the girl is killed and covered in gold, except it's oil. And
If
that movie sucks.
If you're a character in a James Bond film, I shouldn't say this. Never mind.
Anyways.
I'm kind of
Back
intrigued
off.
now.
Don't have sexual relations with James Bond until the end of the movie. That's how you know you're gonna make it.
You're gonna make it.
You're gonna make it.
Didn't work in her Majesty's Secret Service. Very
Well,
sad ending.
Yeah.
Very sad ending. The only one with George Lazenby. One of the best Bond movies.
In other news, in more exciting news, The Expanse season 3 now on Amazon Prime.
That's right.
One of the best sci-fi series of like this decade, so go watch it.
That's what I'm going to be watching this week. And season 4 comes out later in 2019
Yep.
on Amazon.
And on Amazon because they bought it.
Thank goodness.
That someone did.
Question.
Answer.
Did you guys like Aquaman?
Yes.
I did.
Did you like the trench scene?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it was fine.
Could you do it for 2 hours?
No.
It's getting a movie.
This is so
A movie is in development.
Why?
Which is the dumbest thing ever. This is why the DC movie world can't have nice things.
Yep.
Because once they have one good thing, they try to like make it way better, or they try to just expand on that. Like, no, just let it be good and move on.
Yeah.
Like, I love Aquaman. I've seen it 3 times in theaters, but we gotta be done with it until the sequel. Like, we don't need spin-offs of the Trench, who literally can't talk. Like, they would literally just screech for 2 hours. We don't need that.
Yeah.
That.
Sounds like what's possibly happening upstairs.
Yeah, I think there's a cat that's playing upstairs. He's a very large cat.
Was this cat buried underground in a forest?
Just out back.
While little kids in mouse masks
Yeah,
play the
man.
drums.
And the sign was spelled wrong?
Should I go get him?
No.
Did you write the sign?
No, I would have spelled it correctly.
I
Are you
like
sure?
I like Lepke's question.
Good point.
Lepke's got a question about the Trench movie. How long do the flares last underwater? 2.5 hours?
Lepke tells me this bothers them all the time.
They're gonna have they're gonna
They're
have a
special
bandolier of
flares.
flares.
The flare is the protagonist of the movie, and the movie is about the trench swimming around the flare until it goes out.
So I'm
I'm
wanna
looking
go-
forward to the sequel of Cat Chasing Laser Pointer,
not gun.
followed by Dog Chases Tail.
James Wan.
Car.
James Wan is the one who like made an offhanded comment about this, right?
Yeah.
Was there any other confirmation? Like,
Well, it wasn't denied.
like, what's the chance that this is like? Yeah, we're thinking about it, and we're gonna gauge the fans' response to that, and if it's a big no, then we're gonna be like, oh wait, we should just like
Well, I hope
focus
it's
on a proper
huge
sequel.
no.
I feel like anybody is smart enough to know that. Just that's a stupid idea. Like they're.
Hey, when you've got $1 billion movie,
Can we get a Superman 2
Yeah.
you try to get $2
please
billion.
over a trench movie?
Yes, I agree.
Jeez Louise.
I agree.
Ridiculous.
To answer your question, Lepke, flares do not last underwater. If there is an underwater torch, both the combustible substance and the oxidizer must be supplied by hoses leading down to the torch, since no free oxygen is available underwater. So no, it wouldn't work. But it's a superhero movie, so yes, it works.
I'm just glad I learned something new today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Google.
Something I'm very excited for.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming out in 2021,
Yeet.
December. So I only have to wait like 100 years. The musical Wicked is going to be made into a movie finally.
This has tried to happen like 3 times.
Yeah.
It really has, hasn't it? Yeah.
It is what makes The Wizard of Oz interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like The Wizard of Oz that much, but I love Wicked. The music is fantastic. It's probably my favorite musical.
I listened to all the music not all of it, like 4 songs this week, because Dana was singing them to me.
Nice.
Because I didn't know anything about it, really.
It's so good.
Now I know all about Wicked,
It's
and I
so
can't wait to
good.
watch it, because it sounds really interesting.
I can't wait to see it.
Who you casting?
I don't care.
Emily Blunt?
Emily Blunt.
She'll probably be in it. They're a lot. She's probably too old.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking,
She
too.
could she be
Glinda?
yeah.
No, they're
They're
in
in
college.
college.
in
That's
Wicked.
right. That's right. It's significantly younger.
Think I'll try to find
This is my
Bradley.
favorite thing I've ever seen, the Mozambique thing. Did you see the tweet the developers put out?
No.
One of the developers for Apex Legends tweeted, pro tip, the Mozambique is not good, LOL. And my favorite thing is, like, even the devs are saying, like, that gun sucks, don't
Yeah.
use it.
Another thing, I can never remember how to say her name. Denai Guerrera?
Yeah.
Okoye
Okoye. Or
from
Michonne.
Black Panther.
And Michonne. from
Michonne is leaving The Walking Dead.
Good for her.
The best character in the show.
I mean, Daryl's still there.
The best character in the show.
Into The Walking Dead.
Daryl had the opportunity to shower and didn't do it. Thus making him not the best character in the show.
That's awesome.
There was one
I'm
other
so sick of
story
Walking
that I had heard. I didn't write it down, and you mentioned before the show started, which is the Oscars
Yeah.
are not showing 6 of the technical awards.
Yeah, one of them being cinematography, which is one of the best awards.
Sorry, I'm looking for it here.
It's let me see if I can find it real quick. Hurry, Tyler, hurry, Tyler, hurry, Tyler. Academy President John Bailey announced that cinematography, film editing, live action short, and makeup and hairstyling honors will be handed out during commercial breaks.
Sucks.
Terrible.
You've got a 3-hour show. You can fit those in. They deserve. They got the better speeches, anyways, because they're not the people who are. Like, I get that you enjoy having the best actor and best actress up there, but like, those people really care about their craft. Like, no, I'm not saying the other people don't care about their craft, but they're the people who are never recognized, and just give them a chance for a moment in the spotlight because they deserve it.
I don't need a stand-up bit
No.
in between everything. I don't. Okay, like they're always talking about who's gonna host the Oscars. I say you don't.
Well, and then
need, you
and
don't
this
need
year
one.
and this
Just-
year it isn't like they don't have like a traditional host this year. So why are you axing even more
yeah.
Right.
awards?
Because like
Stupid.
what Luke just mentioned, they're gonna have like bits the whole show.
Yeah, we don't need that.
They're
no one
funny
wants that.
half the time.
Ugh.
Either that or they're just incredibly long. It's frustrating.
Oh, did you want to talk about that one? You mentioned that one earlier.
Yeah, sure. Red Sonja, which is
A movie.
It's a superhero movie. Has been put on hold because of the sexual misconduct stuff that's swirling about Bryan Singer. We won't go into detail on what he's done or being accused of doing.
You can find that online if you
Yeah.
really
It
wanna
was only a
know.
matter of time before production on that was a no-go.
Yeah. There was a
Um,
big expose that came out like a week and a half ago on it.
Yeah.
He's obviously faced accusations before, and I think this is probably the nail in the coffin for
Yeah.
For him.
his career.
Did we ever talk about BioWare announcing Anthem's endgame
No.
schedule?
No.
Was that this week or was that last week?
That may have been this week.
You can talk about it though.
That's a hard right, but let's do it.
Sorry,
It's a good
It's a way better story than what we were talking
I'm
about.
trying to
And
stay
it'll bounce on the other story too.
stay positive.
That's true. That's true. Well, and
Um,
so I mean, I kind of hope that back real quick to finish to put a period on the end of that Red Sonja topic. Hopefully, I don't know really at what point this in production or pre-production this film is. Hopefully, they can either make a change in director and the film can still go ahead, or if it needs to die, it needs to die. I don't know, but.
Yeah.
You never like to see a movie just be
No,
killed.
Because that's a lot of people out of work.
Yeah. So, anyways, Anthem. Talk about that in game.
They announced that their first, it's going to be 3 acts, and they're going to have multiple drops through it, and the first one is in March.
It's pretty quick. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to have more missions, another stronghold. I'm trying to figure out. But, I mean, I thought it looked like a lot of stuff, honestly. Here it is. New events, quality of life improvements, new rewards, expanded progression system, a new stronghold, guilds and leaderboards. I think that sounds interesting. New missions, and then it will
Something-
end when the third update will have a cataclysm, which I'm really excited about. I think those sound pretty awesome.
Yeah, and they've talked about cataclysms being like
Raids.
literally
It's going to change
the world.
Oh, wow.
Like,
So
it's going to be like a giant storm, and it's going to change the map. And
right.
It'll have
I don't
you
know if that's
play
like
during the storm?
seasonally. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
So
I'm going to go fly into a storm in my Iron Man suit.
yeah, launch is on February 22nd, and then the first update will be in March.
Or like a week early, or 3 days early, or a day early, or 6 days early.
did you see that chart?
Have you seen their schedule release? It's
The
coming
chart
out
of,
of
like,
like 6
how to
different
play
depending on if you're a
Anthem,
part of EA Access,
Access,
EA
Origin.
Origin, or
If you pre-ordered the Legionnaire
Legion of Dawn.
Legion of Dawn
Yeah.
edition, like it's a mess.
hey, don't
Anyways.
worry though, the Division 2 one-ups it.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's a
Oh my
disaster.
God.
The staggered release stuff's got to stop.
Just do a release date.
Yeah,
Let everyone enjoy it at the same time.
but you know I'm gonna be playing Division 2 3 days early.
Man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited
You
for
are the
Anthem,
problem.
guys.
I am the problem.
I'm so excited for Anthem.
Okay. Do we have any more? I have one. I have a news story to end on. Do we have any other news stories?
Is it Big Blue?
Yeah, it is.
Let's do it.
Papa Smurf!
Our special guest. He's gonna join us in the bottom right hand corner there.
Yeah.
We got our first look at Will Smith as Genie. I don't want to be too harsh.
Oh,
I will. This is horrible.
Okay.
This is horrible.
Okay, look, I'm gonna point this out to you guys. Look at the top of his head versus his forehead. It looks like they cut and paste his face onto a template. It looks so bad. So bad. Why?
Everybody was complaining in the images that he wasn't blue. And
Now he's blue.
I wasn't. I was hoping it was going to be more like the stage musical where he looks normal.
Like a genie.
Yeah. Like he wears the
Like he
Arabian
does in
outfit.
the original
It
pictures.
looks awesome. The musical does it so well. I saw it on Broadway. It's really good. It's a booyah. But
You
no,
like your
we,
Broadway.
we
don't
got
ya?
Papa Smurf mixed with I
Will
don't know.
Smith.
No, looks more like the curly haired kid from Spy Kids, that like weird drawing he makes, and then it comes to life. It's like they threw that.
Oh man, I think of Spy Kids and I think of those little thumb people.
Yeah.
So I have a theory,
Picture those blue. No.
and my theory is
With Will Smith's face.
Will Smith is Genie like this for a very small amount of the movie. Doesn't fix the problem of whether it looks good or bad, but my guess is that he's not actually blue the entire time. He's like,
Oh no.
Good.
like and then when I say that, I think the majority of the time I think he's blue. Well, because in the animated, he becomes a humanoid.
He's still blue though. He's always blue.
I thought he became unblue for a while.
Well, he if he's like disguising himself in
Right,
the crowd.
Right. So
But if he's
okay.
like walking around in the streets with Aladdin yelling stuff, he's got feet, but he's blue.
Okay. Well, so my
No
my
gauntlets.
prediction is that he's not going to be blue at all during the second act, and then just at the end of the third act when he has to be like, right.
Shooting Jafar up with genie juice.
So, what did you guys think of the little teaser that this was a part of?
Wasn't it just the same as the first teaser?
It showed.
No, it showed a little more.
Was it a little more?
It showed Jasmine
Mhm.
and
It showed Jafar.
Oh, that's
like,
right, and
fully
Jafar.
what's the tiger's name?
Scar.
Rasha.
Rasha? Sure.
Dude, honestly, I'm really excited for the tiger. It's the most excited thing I am.
You got to see Magic Carpet too.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think this movie's gonna be good.
Me either.
It's gonna be bad.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that because I thought I was going to be the only one. I think this whole thing just looks like a disaster, personally. I don't think it looks good. I think this money could have been spent trying to find a better animated movie.
That I agree with.
Because this looks not good. Like, not at all.
My vote on Twitter was, instead of making this movie, why didn't we make a live action Black Cauldron? Because no one has seen the
Oh
Black
my
Cauldron, and
gosh.
that would be awesome.
I love you so much.
the first time.
Don't make the Black Cauldron.
Okay.
Make the Predain Chronicles. It's a 5-book series. Black Cauldron is the second book.
one. Okay.
Or make a live action Sword in the Stone that's not whatever this nonsense that's in theaters right now.
Or how about a live action
Oh.
Treasure Planet, the movie nobody saw.
Yes.
We're a live action Aristocats.
Sorry,
Sorry, I just wanted to be
Less,
different.
less enthusiastic.
Anything but this.
And I'm really excited for Lion King.
Yeah, but Jungle Book was
But
so
honestly, Aladdin's made me less excited for Lion King.
Hey, real quick.
good. I wish we were getting Mulan this year instead of Aladdin.
It's killing my vibes.
I'm actually more worried about. I mean, we'll see. After we see this one, I'll know if I need to be worried about Mulan or not.
I'm not worried about Mulan.
I'm not too worried about Mulan. But I did have this is something maybe I should have discussed with you guys before.
Siebel
The
said
show.
genie juice. Yikes, Luke. Yikes.
It's that good stuff.
So
oh, even more yikes. That's
I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide our
scale.
hide our Genie friend there.
Oh man.
So I was doing some
It's FDA
predictions.
approved.
I think before Captain Marvel comes out, I want to list all of my Disney box office predictions.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have any interest in doing this too.
Sure, I'll do it.
So they're coming out with 8 films. 1, 2, 3, 4,
9.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 films,
Are you
including this is Disney, Marvel, Lucasfilm.
okay?
So not Spider-Man. That's a
Not Marvel.
no. Marvel is in there.
that'd be
Spider-Man is a
Sony.
Sony property.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Smarter than that. I'm ashamed of myself.
So we're talking about if we think movies will do well or not. Aladdin, I have down here. I think it will make so. In the movie world, we have domestic and worldwide numbers. Usually, we hear about the worldwide numbers because they're the
The bigger
the
ones?
bigger ones, right? So I'll just go through my worldwide numbers real quick, and you can tell me if you think
Over
you
or under?
agree.
Over
Yeah,
or under?
over under. Over under on my prediction. Captain Marvel, 725 million.
Under.
Over.
Write this down.
Okay. Luke, you were
Over.
over.
I was under.
Under. I'll just do Luke here and Tyler here. Okay, Dumbo, 325 million.
Over.
Worldwide. Over. It's worldwide.
Avengers Endgame, 2.2 billion.
Oh my gosh.
Over. Oh, just want me down for over for every single one.
I'll go with... What did Infinity War make?
Like 2.1.
Over.
Aladdin, 500 million.
Over.
Under.
You got under? Wow.
I think it's gonna get critically destroyed.
I love playing over under, by the way. This is fun.
Toy Story 4, 650 million.
Over.
That's fair. The Lion King, 1.4 billion.
Under.
Can I just say right on?
Sure. Equal.
I'm going to say under.
I can't do equal sign. No, there was a problem.
He broke it.
Put it in quotation marks.
Gosh dang it. Okay.
Under.
Under.
Does it mean it has to get exactly 1.4 if it's like 1.49?
No,
If it's
no.
1.4, you
It's
got
if
it.
it's 1.4, you got it.
I think it's gonna be 1.458.
We're not. We're not getting that crazy. Artemis Fowl,
Under.
Yeah, I was going to say under as well.
300 million.
Under.
Under.
All right.
That movie makes $2 million opening weekend.
Frozen 2, 825 million.
Unfortunately,
Over. Gosh dang it.
Star Wars Episode 9, 1.7 billion.
Over.
Under.
All
I think
right.
you're right because of how bad 8 sucked.
I think we can talk. I'm
Eight.
not engaging with you right now.
Eight.
I'm ignoring that comment.
8 made 1.4.
Three.
3?
Well, 4 rounded up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet it will be just in between what you said and above that. Somewhere in
But
there.
the first one, Episode 7 made 2. So that's why I split the difference.
Yeah.
The power of JJ.
Yeah. Anyways, so we will see
How we do.
how you do throughout the year.
Fun.
Can't wait.
We're going to kill it.
Alita Battle Angel.
Battle Angel.
Alita Battle Angler.
Hey,
It's the
that thing's
fishing
getting
movie.
good reviews ish.
Yeah.
Or at least it's doing
It's
well on Rotten
fresh.
Tomatoes. It's fresh.
Positive.
Yeah, we'll
What
see.
the heck is going on?
My favorite review of that movie is there's no real need for a story because visually it's awesome. And I was like, okay.
Sounds like a James Cameron film.
All right. Here we are.
Anyways,
That was fun.
that was fun. We should get on to like our main topic now,
Oh, yeah, we do have one of those, don't we?
don't we? Yes.
What time is it?
We've been going for about an hour. We can hurry through this. It's not gonna be. Neither of these is gonna be real long.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Mostly because we've
Hiccups.
already talked a little bit about Apex. But should we go into our spoiler-free and very brief Lego Movie 2 review?
Sure.
Yes.
We will have a full spoiler
This song
review
gets stuck
as a separate
inside
video
you.
on the YouTube channel.
Spoilers.
Go check it out if you watched it and were like, I want to know more of their thoughts.
Yeah, that.
This song gonna get stuck inside your
I don't know.
head.
I really like the music in this movie.
I liked some of it.
I liked it.
I think I liked it all.
I liked it.
I liked the movie a lot. I thought the movie was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit.
This is the 4th Lego movie, but the second in this particular
of the main
series. I think it had some pretty big expectations to fulfill in terms of like the first one was kind of out of nowhere. Whoa, Lego Batman got pretty good reviews. Lego Ninjago people didn't seem to care about. So this was like, how do we get people
Back on
re-excited?
board,
Which
yeah.
is like, okay, so here's the mainline sequel, and of course Chris Pratt, Emily Banks,
Elizabeth Banks.
Ugh,
It's okay.
thank you for correcting me.
Oh, you're welcome. I got your back.
It certainly didn't. Before we talk about how we think it is. It didn't perform real well. Let me rephrase that.
34 is not bad.
It performed fine. It underperformed what they were expecting. It was expected to get 55.
Oh, wow.
So it really underperformed projections. But it has been a pretty brutal first month and a half of 2019. We'll see if that turns around.
Everybody's
here in March.
waiting for March.
Yeah, we'll see if that turns around in March or not. But I think this is a great sequel to a
Great movie.
Great movie. It did exactly what I wanted it to do in this universe. And I had a lot of fun with pretty much everything it threw at me. So there's my short review.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it too. It's my third favorite out of the three I've seen, but that doesn't mean it's not near as good. I love the Lego Movie, and I loved Lego Batman.
Yeah.
This one is just right there next to it. There's parts that I was like, okay. But then there's parts that are just so funny and so clever.
Yeah.
With what they do. It's so much fun. I enjoyed most of the music. I wasn't expecting a full-on musical. That caught me really by surprise.
Yeah.
But most of the songs were good. Some of them was like, this is going on long. But yeah, it's really good. In my tweet, I said it has the fun and wit of the Lego universe.
I would kind of echo what both of you guys said. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was funny. I thought the music was good. I thought all the voice acting was really good too. And it's fun to see one person play two characters always.
Yeah.
I love that.
I also just loved the multiple messages in this movie.
Yeah.
I agree.
It had a great
I thought they were all
message.
really solid.
Yeah.
Applicable for both
Adults and kids.
kids and adults. Yep. Yeah. We could all learn something from the Lego Movie 2, the second part.
That's right.
It gets a
my
booyah
notes.
for me. I think anyone could go see this. I could recommend it to pretty much anyone. I think you'll probably have a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you absolutely were like, the first Lego Movie was a waste of my time, then you probably won't enjoy it.
Right. It gets a booyah for me as well. Again, I kind of echo what you say. I could say to anyone, go see Lego Movie 2. I'm sure you'll find some enjoyment in it. And they likely will. So it's a booyah for me.
I give it a fanboy worthy. Because I think there are some parts in here that people will just be like, man, that's too much. It's pretty out there in its kookiness. And I know some people don't really care about that. So, but I mean, it's fun. I don't think it's for everybody, honestly.
One thing Lord and Miller do really well is understand the meta of society, like the zeitgeist of society, and they comment on that a lot, and they use it a lot. So, like, yeah, most people aren't going to know, like, not most people. There's going to be a certain amount of people, especially younger audiences, who don't get, like, the Mad Max reference, right? But I love that. And a 6-year-old won't care. Batman continue to have like ridiculously good meta commentary on Batman.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can totally see your point still.
Yeah. I think it's so amazing how well they understand Batman.
Yeah.
Like, he's not a hard character to understand, but for some reason they always leave such important stuff out in the movies.
Yeah.
And this one is just like, no, we get it.
I think I leaned over to you during the movie.
Yes,
I was like, why does the Lego Movie get Batman better than anyone else?
And I'll save that for our full review, I guess, just in case it does.
Ooh,
spoil.
teasing it.
Ooh, you gotta go check it out.
I do have cons with this movie.
Sure,
Which,
go
I
for it.
have one.
We all know this takes place in a kid's basement in his imagination. Some of that
Or
stuff
does it?
doesn't
It doesn't track.
work, and it's
I agree.
Yeah. It's
What
just
doesn't
something-
work for me is that
some
they
things are
can-
just like, oh, okay.
Spoilers.
I really need to open
There-
my notes. I'm just winging it here.
There are certain things, certain characters have certain actions that don't make sense if you're to believe that certain kids are playing with them in a
Yeah.
certain way. That's as vague as I think I can make it.
Yeah.
But like plot wise, it needs to happen, but it doesn't make sense for it logically to happen. Unless the Legos literally are sentient in some way.
Yeah. And then, like, I was talking about the songs. The song that really did not work for me was the Not Evil song.
Oh, really?
It was so long.
It was long
It was
during
really long.
I've listened to it on the album since, and I feel like it felt long in the movie and not
Yeah.
as long when I re-listened to it. I don't know why.
And that's kind of like going into one of my cons. Some parts of this
Drag.
felt like they were long. I don't really remember those parts though. That's just which is awkward. But but it's still oh, it's so fun and it's so funny and it's really good and I really want people to see it.
I recommend it. I think we all recommend it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Let us know if you have seen it, what you guys think about it.
Yeah.
And we'll
And
dive in a little deeper.
look in
our
the
video.
descriptions and on the Twitters for the full spoiler review. if
I
you've
might
seen
be able to put it like up there somewhere.
it. An annotation? Is that what that's called?
Not anymore. Annotations are dead. Now they're cards, I think.
Oh. Well,
I really should figure out how to do that. We can do polls and stuff too.
What?
Yeah.
During the live show?
Yeah, man.
Oh shoot.
Man, YouTube is so much
Maybe
more
I
than
should task
thought.
Tyler with figuring that out.
This hurts.
I know. Actually make Tyler do something?
Oh, whatever.
Ah,
Don't give me
I
that.
love you. The other half of our title. Are you okay?
I have a bruised thumb.
Still?
No, I got it last night because I was
Oh.
dunking on a basketball.
Didn't you have an injured hand the other week, or was that
Yeah,
someone
from
else?
dunking. But that one was an accident, and this one was just from dunking ferociously. I did a windmill.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed our Lego props. If you're watching the video, if you're not watching the video, I put a lot of work into our props each week, and you should watch the video to enjoy it.
I switched everything up though right before.
That's
the
true.
show.
You did. It
I put a
looks
skeleton,
completely
a
different.
dragon. I put this up here so it looks like an Olympic torch. I gave Harry Potter his broom.
Is Dumbledore still creeping out of the tower?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't really get him out of there.
No, you literally have to take the tower apart to get him out.
Okay.
Qui-Gon Jinn is bald.
Yeah, where's his hair?
We're gonna
Give Harry Potter
do
his hair.
a quick.
No. Now
You're
Harry
ruining the
Potter's
characters.
bald.
Oh yeah, Deeds loves the Bionicle.
Ah, Kopaka.
I've got a couple. I don't. They're all in pieces now. And like that one doesn't have its gears, so you can't.
It's missing one of its swords
And
slash
swords.
skis.
My Legos have just kind of like made their way into one giant bin, so you have to shift through everything. But that is one of. Every time I watch a Lego movie, I want to like pull that bin out and play with my
reminds
Legos.
me of how best part of the movie honestly was the credits.
Oh,
yeah.
And
Credits
that
were
says
great.
also like
That's not the best part of the movie, but it is
I thought it was
fantastic.
awesome.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Because the animation they did for the credits was awesome, but they
Mhm.
show kids' creations.
Yeah.
We were talking about that.
I
Yeah, that
just
was
think
really
that's
cool.
so awesome because it's showing what Legos are about. I loved that. And, no, it's not the best part of the movie.
That's
I
a
was
lie.
exaggerating. But
Yeah, we talked about that after the movie as well. And talking about the awards.
it's right.
That's going to be one of our awards this year.
Yeah.
Best credit.
Best credits.
All right.
So real quick, we kind of talked a little bit about Apex Legends earlier. Luke, why don't you have anything to share?
Because I was watching ghost stories and fish stories.
It's fine. I played about 10 or 12 hours this last week. I am really digging this game. I think it's the best version of... What did you do?
Harry Potter has a helmet on, a snowtrooper helmet.
Okay. And he's in a box.
Recon trooper helmet.
I'm
could
calling it a
try.
snow trooper.
Snowtroopers are more tubular.
Yeah, that's true. This is the little guys on the speed bikes.
Yeah.
I think Apex Legends. Sorry, I got us off topic again. Is currently my favorite version of Battle Royale out there. It mixes some of that like unique character play that you get. What are you doing?
I'm playing Legos while you talk.
Okay.
Just keep going.
The unique character
I'm
play
listening.
that you see in like MOBAs or like Overwatch, where characters have certain abilities and special powers, and you combine those in a squad, and you get really cool, unique combinations of strategies and how you play the game, the Battle Royale, as the circle slowly descends upon you. Ping system. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how it took this long to get this into a battle
It's
royale.
amazing.
So like what I thought of immediately when I saw the ping system was Rocket League's communication system with the D-pad, and I was like, man, it really took this long to get a good ping system into the first person or battle royale as a whole. This is great because the game is played strictly in 3-person parties. There's no solo or duos modes, which I'm sure most people already know, but that's what makes this ping system so important.
Yeah.
Is a lot of times you're playing with random people who aren't wearing a mic or you're not talking.
You just don't want to talk to them because
Right.
they are terrible people.
Sometimes.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I've had 3 games yesterday where like as soon as I loaded in, all I heard were like the worst kinds of words and racial slurs, and I'm just like, there's a reason I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, there's a reason my mic is muted.
Yep.
But no, like I think that just makes the ping system more valuable.
Yeah.
Because there are toxic players out there. It's in every fan base. It's in every game. There's no way to avoid it. But this makes it more avoidable per se.
Yeah.
Now whether people listen to your pings or not, totally up to them. But I do think the ping system's super intuitive, very well done. I think there is still some things that need to be added to it. But otherwise, it's really good for a weekend.
Yeah.
You know, and they're going to listen to the community, and they're going to get a lot of feedback.
I'm excited to see what the Battle Pass includes.
Yeah.
They talked about that today.
Oh, did they?
Well, they just announced that it's coming.
Yeah, I think it's March. They released their roadmap.
Yeah.
In March, we'll have their Battle Pass, and then I think every season after that, there's going to be Legends, there's going to be weapons, and there's going to be new loot.
Yep.
And the new loot thing interests me.
Yeah.
What kind of loot are we talking about? Are we talking about skins and camos, or are we talking about new things?
We're talking about Titans,
No way.
right?
I bet they make an event.
That would be awesome.
If they do Titans, it needs to be an event, and it should
Can you
be
imagine,
a
like
20-person Titan fight.
No, can you imagine like 10 minutes into a match, all of a sudden like 3 or 4 Titans just come out of the sky
And you have to fight
and
for
you had
it?
to fight for them.
Oh my gosh.
I could say that I would be way more interested in it.
That would make a crazy event. I'm here for it. I'd play it.
Anyways, that's my like
That's your dream?
my yeah.
What if
long shot
What if
dream
you
right now.
never got the Titan though? Would you cry?
I think the anticipation of maybe getting it once would just be good enough.
Okay. So I was gonna ask you guys who your favorite legends were. Luke hasn't played it yet, so he doesn't have one.
In the chat, hit us up. Who are your
Babe
favorite
Ruth.
legends?
Babe,
Legends
that
never
dude couldn't
die.
hit a 100-mile-per-hour fastball today. Sorry.
Or Benny.
Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Feel
So
Legends never die, man. He jumped that thing.
Tyler, I played a lot of I'll say solo. Obviously, I'm not actually playing solo,
Right.
but playing with randoms. And I really took something you said to heart, which was I think every team really needs a lifeline.
Yeah.
And so anytime I had the opportunity, I was making sure that we had lifeline, and I was playing her a lot. And oh my gosh, she's so good.
Yeah. She's great.
Oh, I'm loving her. I'm also loving Bloodhound.
Yeah, Bloodhound's really cool. He looks the coolest.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Oh,
we have
yeah.
to say that.
Yeah.
But no, like Lifeline's really good because one, you don't have to carry syringes, which take up valuable space in your backpack, which I appreciate that Apex makes you think about your space more than other battle royales. But no, I like Lifeline a lot as well. I don't know that I play her the most because it's what our group needs a lot of times. But I really like Bangalore a lot. I think
Deeds does too.
Yeah, I think Bangalore's escapability is just, it's so good.
Yeah.
And also, if a teammate's down, you shoot a bunch of smoke, run in there and heal your teammate. Like, it's very beneficial to have a Bangalore. But I don't know. I guess I'm maining currently Lifeline, but I don't know that she'll be my main much longer. Because I'm one level away from unlocking Mirage, and I've seen some pretty awesome plays with Mirage, and I cannot wait to give it a shot.
Mirage can be very frustrating to fight against.
Yeah, I shoot the freaking Mirage every time.
All the time.
And it's not like a graphic thing. Like, it doesn't look like it's glitching like most games who do this kind of thing. It looks like a person. And it moves like a person. Like, the AI they've made for that ability is very good.
Yeah.
Like, it's impressive. I'm excited to give it a shot. It'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday this week I'll be able to play him.
Yeah. I think my only the other one I've played a little of that I really want to play more of is Pathfinder.
Yeah.
He's got, like you were mentioning with Bangalore and escapability, just the ability to reposition yourself vertically.
And your whole team.
Super quickly is so nice, and you get in a gunfight and you're not in the right position. Typically you can swing out and get into a better position, and then while your teammates are distracting the enemy, you can go ahead, if you have the right stuff equipped, you can, really wreck a team.
It was really funny when I was looking at Pathfinder. I was like, how is he a support? Because he has a support logo.
Yeah.
And then I was running in from a circle. I was playing with Lepke, and he launched a zip line, and I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense. I see why he's a support now. I like that I'm going to kind of switch gears. I like that every character has a passive ability. Some are really good. Others are kind of weird. Wraith, I think, has the best passive ability. Yeah. Where it tells you when you're being aimed at.
Yep.
Which is like paranoia in Call of Duty's Blackout. And it has a button, like a hotkey kind of button, that you can warn your teammates if you're being aimed at. You just hit down on the D-pad.
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's super cool.
And so it lets an alert go for your team. Like, hey, we're being aimed at, guys. Get ready for a fight.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the coolest passives, but Bloodhound's passive is
super
next level good. You can track people on the map, and it's just super valuable. We've gotten so many kills just tracking people and coming up behind them. It's a lot of fun. I really like the hero shooter elements they've put in the game, and I think they've done a great job of not making them game breaking.
Yeah.
Like we say, every team needs a lifeline, in our opinion.
Right.
A lot of teams won't play with one, and that's totally fine. I just think it's the best to have one.
It's probably the best early adopter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kind of like.
She's the easiest to play.
She's super easy to play because her abilities are so supportive and defensive. When you're reviving someone, the ability to have that shield there.
Yeah. If you position yourself right.
Yeah.
I've died a lot not positioning myself correctly. So.
The only other thing comment I have is the one thing I see most is people not using their ultimate abilities often enough. Those things recharge pretty quick, and there's ultimate accelerants all over the place. If you get in a fight, use those things. Or if you're Lifeline and you have a free you have passive
free
moment,
free
care package, throw it down. You'll get another one.
Yeah, and something that the group I typically play with, we've adopted that the Lifeline always gets the accelerants.
Yeah.
Because the care package benefits everyone.
Everyone.
Like if I have a better body shield than you and I get a better one, well, you're going to get a better one too. Like, it's beneficial for everyone involved.
Yep.
So I don't know. I just think they've done such a good job blending two different types of games together to make an interesting battle royale.
Indeed.
They're doing their first event this week. Valentine's Day event. I think it's going to run like a week long, probably.
IGN posted the best legend combos.
Oh yeah. What do they say?
Throw us out. Throw some out at us.
I'll tilt it so you can read it too, because I really have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so Best is, of course, relative. The backbone of a reliable squad loadout is Gibraltar and Lifeline.
Does it mean one of those or both of those?
I'm guessing it's
One and like you should have one of these.
one of them each, yeah.
That's what I would guess.
Gibraltar can put down a shield for you, and Lifeline can heal you faster with a shield in front of her and drop care packages and heal you.
Yeah.
The passive, I think, on Gibraltar is when you aim, he gets a shield.
Yeah.
Freaking annoying. What else?
Clever gal. Bloodhound, Wraith, and a Gibraltar or a Lifeline. Is that good? How would you do in that situation?
We typically play with a Wraith or Bloodhound. They're both really good. Speed Demons, Bangalore's passive is dope.
Yeah.
If you get shot, she runs faster.
Like way faster.
Yeah, it's awesome. She's really good. Smoke and Mirrors. See, I haven't gotten to play Mirage yet. Lepke's been playing Caustic a lot. And you can like trap people with Caustic.
I've seen some good Caustic play.
It's pretty cool. And you can kind of use his ability, or not his ability, but his left button to set traps behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And if people pass them, you'll know there's people coming towards you. Super valuable to have. I think all of them are good.
So if you and the squad were sitting down and you're like, we want to just destroy these people, what would you prefer everybody? What three would you want everybody to play as
Lifeline would be the first one I'd want.
in the squad?
Yeah. I think the escapability and the ult of Bangalore is useful.
really good.
The ult just scares people more so than does a ton of damage.
Yeah.
She drops like a field of airstrikes.
It's a good area of effect, like
Yeah.
denial.
Like if
I'm gonna
you're-
deny you this area, and it gives you as a team a chance to either heal up
or get away.
get away, reposition. Yeah.
Yeah. And then third, I think the third's kind of interchangeable. You can go Bloodhound, you can go Wraith. But I really like having a Caustic just because we can always know if people are coming. Like we got a win last night, for example. We were there was 3 doorways to get to where we were, and Lepke put a trap on each doorway. And all we hear is and we look
You know.
and we kill them. And we win. Like because we knew where they came in at. Like there was no other way for them to get there. It was the final circle. That's how you win, you know.
Yeah.
You got to use those abilities like you said. If you don't use them, you lose them.
Yeah.
That was cheesy. But no, it's definitely helpful. So Siebel's already spent money on the game because he's been using Mirage. Did you spend money, Siebel, or did you play enough to get to level 23?
He's just been grinding.
I believe it. I'm half a level away. So, and I didn't think I played as much as I did. But
23 levels away.
you'll get
Yeah,
there.
you got this, man.
You'll get there.
I probably won't.
I'll say like maybe one thing that I think can be improved is
The
with
Mozambique.
with the Mozambique. No, like I don't ever feel like picking up grenades.
I pick them up a lot. I pick up the Arc Stars.
So I like arc stars and I like the fire
Thermites.
the thermites, but like normal grenades don't seem like they do. Yeah, Siebel did spend money
Yeah, and grinded.
and grinded. Oh man, yeah, I just don't feel like they do that much damage.
They
and
don't.
I get that they're not like like you're not supposed to throw one and get a kill.
You
But
know what I think that comes
maybe
from,
I just don't
though?
know how they're balanced
No,
yet.
I think you're right. But I think it comes from the problem with Call of Duty.
Mm,
When you get to the final circle, you just get bombarded with
yeah
cluster grenades, and it's not fun.
yeah.
It literally kills you every time. So like making your grenades a little less powerful, and I think part of that goes to show the armor system in this game is like A1. It's
Yeah.
really good.
It is really good.
But no, I get you. I think that's why I like the Arc Stars, because if you get somebody, it kind of freezes them for a second.
Yeah.
Which makes them beneficial. And thermite grenades to me are more used for escapability and maneuverability, like to get in better positions.
Yeah.
Scare people off a little bit. Like I think they're good. And if you tag them up with a shot, it works really well.
Yeah. Agreed.
Will you be buying the Battle Pass when this comes out?
I
in
need to know a
March?
little more about it. I wouldn't be opposed. Mostly because it's a free game and I'm having a lot of fun with it,
Mhm.
and I am a firm believer in supporting developers who you think do a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Going
How much is it?
It'll be probably $10.
Probably $10.
Okay.
But yeah,
are they doing it kind of like how Fortnite did it, where it's like a new season with a new battle pass, another $10 if you want it?
It
they
hasn't
haven't
been
revealed a ton of
yeah,
stuff,
they haven't talked a lot about it.
but we can assume that.
I think
Okay.
it's a safe assumption.
I don't know. You should be careful assuming.
Oh, I'm not gonna get killed. You're too sleepy.
True That.
Yes.
I think it's March to June is season 1, so 3 months. It's a pretty good amount of time.
It is.
to level it up and
Yep.
unlock everything. So
Yeah, that was my. I mean, I just didn't play Fortnite enough to make
the battle
pass worth it.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy Fortnite enough.
All that building.
Since Apex. Well, yeah. So I saw a funny tweet about that. While we're still talking about Apex, somebody said, "Why is Apex Legends better than Fortnite?" And this person was obviously a Fortnite fanboy, which is fine. You know, that's great that they love the game. But one guy commented and said, "Because when I shoot somebody in Apex Legends, they don't turn into an 8-story building." And I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty accurate." But then I saw they started arguing, because I love comment sections,
yes.
Luke does too.
Yes.
They started arguing about how people who don't like Fortnite just suck at building. And I was like,
Yeah.
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 It takes the shooter out of a shooter though,
Right.
which is kind of annoying.
If I want to build, I'll play Minecraft. Is that a building game? I've
Yeah,
never played that
it
game.
is actually.
Yes. Lots of building in
Just had to
there.
make sure. Had to make sure.
Quip. Nice quip. Proud of you. You killed it. But no, Apex Legends is great. It's a booyah for me.
Yeah,
I think
booyah.
anybody can find some sort of fun in it. Luke, I hope you give it a shot and enjoy it.
I'm sure I will enjoy it, and I'll eventually get to it. I just keep doing
You're
other
busy.
things.
You're busy. Time to kill is high though.
I
it's
like it.
long. I do too. It
I
makes the
like
fights
it.
worth it.
It makes every fight super intense.
Mm-hmm. And I also saw people wanting more bullets in the clip when you start, but that makes the heavy mags and stuff not worth it.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It was frustrating at first. Now I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it where it's at. They did a really good job with the attachment system in this game as well.
Mhm.
Sorry, I could go on forever. I need to stop.
So booyahs from both of us. I think most of the people watching our stream tonight are playing it. I hope. Maybe I don't hope.
Playing it right now.
If you're listening and you haven't given it a shot, maybe we've swayed you to at least give it a shot. It's free. It's on PC, PS4, and Xbox. I want to go into the Fanbox with one very specific thing. So let's hit up the Fanbox real quick.
Yay! I did download it, so at least I have it and won't have to wait for it.
Good.
When I inevitably do play it.
Right. Okay.
We have a few questions.
We do have a few questions, but this is Fortnite related. So
Okay.
so earlier, watch this. This is gonna be crazy. Whoosh.
This dude, man.
It's Twitter.
He's always doing some
I don't know
crazy
if
stuff.
anyone can actually hear me. Probably not.
Hey, go hold his mic in front of his face.
So we have Tyler. Just talk. We have
I don't know
sharing
where-
our best Apex Legends clips.
Oh, yeah.
People had submissions.
We wanted to show some clips from people, viewers, listeners, sending in their clips from Apex Legends. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are pretty funny. Hope you guys get a kick out of these. If you see yours, say something crazy in the chat.
Yeah. So this is Brightson's.
This is Brett.
This is me. Sorry, this is
One-
the first one.
One
so
bang.
This was
You better heal that up. Brett's hiding in the corner, screaming like a girl right now. I'm healing, guys. I'm healing, guys. I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm healing. Ooh, there's a wraith
I thought you were
portal.
talking about actual
both
Brett.
teammates down.
Yep. Can he pull it off?
Boom.
Bang. Let's
Doink.
go.
One shot.
The
Is that your
doinker.
first win?
That was my second win.
Oh, nice.
So now we got Deeds.
Ooh,
I think if
Incredible
I remember.
Deeds, or is it
Yeah.
Professor Deeds now?
In,
It's Deedles.
It's Incredible Deeds.
Yeah.
He's tightrope in the circle.
This was pretty cool. This was like super perfect. And I also wonder how many times he tries to jump over things like he does like right here. Oh, well, I'm stuck. All right. Yep. Got it. All right. We're moving. We're going. Oh, got to do it again. Jump through the tree. How long did that go on, Deeds?
Yeah, for real.
Who's this?
This is another one of mine.
Oh,
Brett
We didn't
submit.
have a lot of submissions.
That's
wow,
okay.
Brett.
I didn't
two vids.
I didn't submit any either because I never record.
Me too.
Yeah.
Same with me. Exact same thing as Tyler. I never record.
Ooh, should have reloaded your gun there, Chief.
This is that freaking Mirage,
Yeah.
but it's okay because we got him.
I love how like crap talky the Mirage is.
Down here at the bottom, then we got another one from the Incredible Deeds.
Ooh, the Deedles.
Going Rambo, I believe. This time.
Oh yeah, no, he
I
goes
did see
Rocky
this one.
Balboa mode on this dude.
I really enjoyed this.
Somebody has a
when I saw
weapon,
it.
no less.
Have you? Yes.
Okay, when
Shotgun to the face for 2 damage.
When I play this, I'm picking up the Mozambique and I'm just gonna only use that.
I've gotten a kill with it.
I'm gonna win with it.
You.
We had one more.
I'm gonna throw the gun at people.
We had one more from Siebel. It's a 5-minute clip, so I'm just. This is near the end.
There's
He is in a cave.
Yeah. So I saw part of this
Yeah, so this is Siebel. Siebel was in a cave,
that he found.
and there's another team above him. So they're getting ready to go into the very last circle, and
Like what we did on.
they're going into a heel off.
Yeah.
So
The best way to win a game is a heel off.
No.
Do I? Yeah, I just had. I don't even
I
have
think the
syringes,
best
I
way
just
to
have
win
3
is on a slam dunk.
Okay.
Buzzer beater.
Yeah.
Three-point
Oh,
play.
there it is.
On this? I don't think
Yes.
that would work.
I'm healing.
Be surprised.
So the way to win this is
I think
obviously to
I
have
got mine
the
off in time.
legendary knockdown shield, because you get a self-res. You guys are killing this. It's funny watching Lifeline's head bob because of the
You
damage.
should put some music to it.
Wait, did they? Yeah.
Oh, they won a heel off. Look at him fist pumping, Siebel, you dirty dog. Winning a heel off. I wish that would have. Was that the first game you won? Because if so, that would be the best first win ever.
Oh no, the news. It's not actually news time.
We're not
Guys,
talking
we're-
news.
We're through the news.
Way to win that though. That's
Water,
awesome.
wet.
Oh, Deeds said that he actually fell
Out of the
out
circle.
of the circle right after the
Boo.
clip ended. Oh, sorry, man. Siebel thinks shotguns are too strong, but I don't know.
The Mozambique sucks.
Is that a shotgun?
Yeah.
It's a handgun shotgun.
Tyler, you said we had some. We had
We had a couple questions.
some Twitter questions.
Yeah.
Were they on Twitters? Shorts King Joel talking about Aladdin. Says I don't
Ugh.
think I can watch the live action Aladdin. Anyone other than Robin Williams as Genie just doesn't seem right. Also, they made Will Smith look pretty weird. How do we feel? We talked a little bit about how we feel earlier, but
I still think he's a good cast.
yeah, I do too.
I just it's not gonna be good though. But
Yeah, it just looks bad. I
It looks
think
bad.
I think the casting's fine. I just don't think it looks good.
and Guy Ritchie is so hit and miss.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes were hits. And then what's the early movie he did? Lock, Stock.
2 Smoking Barrels?
Yeah, Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels.
His King Arthur one wasn't good.
That was pretty. That movie was just so boring, man.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we get from this, but I don't know. Honestly, though, I think Naomi Scott is attractive. She was the Pink Ranger, and she's Jasmine, so I will enjoy that bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did we have other questions? Did I just miss them?
Go up. I thought we had one more.
Well, who do you remember who it was from?
I know Ian had one.
Ian was not. That wasn't a Fanbox question. That wasn't Fanbox worthy.
I thought it should totally be.
Okay,
read.
go for it.
Did you see this?
No.
So, what the fanboy tweeted out, which is Brett, tweeted out the.
Which is me.
It fits. Trust me. Just wait. the episode teaser for this week,
Mm-hmm.
and Ian commented on it and said, or, as he calls it around the office, Brett's show with 2 other guys. Just kidding, or am I? Have a good pre-show meeting, guys. Thank you, Ian.
The funniest part about that is the pre-show meeting.
In other words, we lay around or sit around and
Assuming
just
we
hang
have
out.
one.
I set up my bit.
Wait, did you guys go
He set
to
up
dinner
his
tonight?
bit.
What?
Did you go to dinner together tonight?
Yeah.
See, so you
That's our
had
pre-show
you had your
meeting. We go to
pre-show
dinner.
meeting.
I guess. We don't really talk about the show.
No, we talk about what we're doing.
We have an
Yeah.
episode, and then we do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
This is stuffing my face with chicken nuggets. Trying not to fall asleep with fries in my nose.
Well, it is what it is.
Because I fell asleep and you put them there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I did eat dinner this week, so
That's good.
I'm proud of
yay
you.
me.
Good job.
Yeah, we should have a post-show meeting and eat the rest of those Krispy Kremes that are over there.
I gotta sleep at some point.
Nah.
Okay.
I do need to sleep. Really bad.
So on that note,
We should wrap this up.
we should sign off and get out of her.
Thanks for watching and listening.
At What the Fanboy.
On all of the places, or at least the places that matter.
Nailed it.
We're gonna play with Legos. Look for our Lego Movie 2 review, spoiler review,
Or the Lego movie we're gonna make on this Lego set.
probably on Wednesday is typically when those drop.
is awesome.
Until next week, we'll see you guys.
See ya.
Bye. See ya. Bye.